Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I hope you all had a wonderful loony weekend. We're joining the world exactly where I left it last time. Let me see what the state of affairs was. I think, guys, what we're gonna have to do before we do anything else is head back to spawn real quick and like get some new materials. Probably rockets is the one. Yeah, that's running out. Oh my god, we got a literal 30 something rockets. 42 to get started with. Hopes, welcome in. Tiffany, Isabel, hope you guys are doing good. Fairy Tale-esque, welcome in. Yusuf A, Parth Gamer, Monty, Batman, Liminal Mist, Trump, welcome. Hope you guys are all doing good. We're gonna head to 0-0 first, guys, and get some stuff back. I counted strongholds, so it's been a busy weekend, and just now I was getting ready for stream. I had to make a decision. I'm like, okay, one of two things is gonna be ready and the other one's not gonna be ready. Am I gonna make sure that I set up a counter on stream for the number of end portals that we already destroyed, or do I get a shave? And I chose the later option. So we don't have a counter on screen for the portals yet. However, that will be in effect tomorrow. Currently, we're on 25 that I've closed. Wasn't the nether roof illegal in UHCG? Liminal Mist? I don't know if anybody has said that it was illegal, but I know that I'm the third generation up here. Neon hit a treasure, like a treasure hunt bit in the on the nether roof, and I think Lagundo just used it for travel. I'm currently using it to get rid of all the end portals. Also, I have a black dye wither rose farm up there. So the thing that I need right now, I think it's gunpowder, right? Let me see if I have like some spare gunpowder somewhere. I don't think so. Okay, let's head over to the gunpowder farm then. Nice ride, bro. It's got the spear and everything. Dude, don't those guys burn like in the desert? Is it because they have helmets on, or like what is going on here? This one doesn't have a... They just don't burn? Bro, just get that spear out of here. No, I don't want it. I want none of that. I was expecting them to wear Thunderfish. Welcome in. Comic Knight, welcome. Hope you're doing good. No rule, just making changes in the world. That's literally what it's all about, though, right? Let me toggle off my mini hut for a second. We don't need coordinates everywhere. Okay, first order of business. I gotta visit the storage. Skusks. Don't burn because desert. There's no way we're calling them skusks. That's honestly wild. Let's get a new book for today. For a second, I was like, are there no books here? I think I probably stole all those. The day today, it is the 26th of March, 2026. Low-key nice. Okay, all of this stuff, we're gonna let it sit. Guys, something bad happened last week. On my stream, I was getting rid of these nether portals, or end portals. We're gonna see how that works. As I was doing that... Wait, let me... Is this... Oh, I need an auto clicker to set this up proper. Give me a sec. I could also do it with a keybind, but that's way more awkward. Right clicks on a 100 ms. Let's go 50. 50 milliseconds clicks with my activator key that I'm used to. Is there a better activator key? Maybe. I don't care. Okay, gunpowder. I honestly don't know, guys. This is funny. Skeleton head in there. I didn't know it was in there. Let me leave some of these blocks here in like the block storage. Sand's probably not necessary. The rest of the stuff I do need. Oh my god, guys, no. I just realized we can't go there. Yo, am I gonna have to farm gunpowder manually today? Because I can't visit my gunpowder farm anymore. The reason I can't visit it is it looks hella cool and I don't want you guys to see it until it pops up in somebody else's video. I could hide my screen, but only like that will only work if there's gunpowder already in the chest, which there might be. Spent a long time building there after all. First, let me check out my storage. Maybe that will solve my problem. PvP, welcome in. Julian, welcome in. Why is the screen so small? Because you're watching the vertical stream. If you go to my channel, you will find a horizontal one as well. We're live on YouTube both ways. Spoilers. I think this was a given. That was gonna be the case. Monty, serious question? Hit me. Let's do it. Let's do it quick. Liminal Mist, does the original Vengeance still exist somewhere? Was it destroyed when you made the Vengeance Reforged? So I saw your comment asking the same thing, and I didn't reply to it because, like, I can't tell you. There's certain things where I get to be the creator behind the story and I can talk to you guys, and then at the same time, there's also certain things that I think there's no good way for you guys to find out other than just finding out, like, in a video. So maybe it still exists, maybe I actually burned it. For the story, it's definitely gone. That's the one thing that we know for sure. Okay. I might have gunpowder. Oh, yes! Dude, you guys have no idea how happy I am to find a little bit of gunpowder. Because I'm not gonna... I really don't want to go to that farm. I just don't. I don't think that even counts as a spoiler. Looney, my serious question is, will El Gundo ever get an Easter egg in UHCG? You're just gonna ask me this to make sure that it happens. Like, you're just gonna pester me into doing it. I don't, like, I'm already giving him such a hard time, man. Don't know if I should. You can't burn netherite armor in lava? No, it does not burn. That is given. Jetfire TV, welcome in. Was wondering, aren't you afraid of setting the bar too high in terms of how much effort has been put into the world per video? Not to discredit the others, but it seems like you take way more time and put more hours into the videos. So, the first thing to consider there is I have an Elytra and shulker boxes, so things just move way faster. Like, all the walking around that Code Neon did to make the to find the silent stream and find the ancient cities. Very easy to underestimate how much time that took. As for the other thing, like, I talked about it on my second channel, the Looney Plus channel. I think it's really important that every future generation, every generation to ever have this world, every player to ever be a generation in here, has to... Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I almost still went to my gunpowder farm, and I really don't want to go there. Dude, I'm so dumb. Just autopilot my way there. Not okay. I'm so glad that I realized as I was stepping into that portal, that would have been a shame. We're going to put Not Rick in the book, dude. Thank you so much for the £5 donation over YouTube. Top 5 holiday destinations. Slovenian coal mines, Mesopotamian copper mines, Mongolian terracotta mines, Dutch carpet mines, Romania street lamp factory. That last one was a little out of left field, but you really seem to like your mining. We're going to put Clemens in the book as a bonus name. And Thunderfish goes in there as well. Dude, thank you for being here. So, to go back to Jetfire's question, am I not worried about setting the bar too high? I think every generation should be, like, should get to make content on this world exactly how they want to do that. And I think more so than setting the bar too high, I'm actually facilitating for people in the future to have a generation where they don't build anything. and there's still like interesting storylines and plot lines to interact with, because I think not every Minecraft player is a builder, and I think it would be so cool if in the future we get like every type of player to do UHCG. Like somebody who's like actually a redstone wizard would be incredibly dope. Somebody who's maybe just a storyteller but doesn't necessarily build things would be so dope. And for all that, you kind of need context to build off of. And I don't think that any generation in the future should end up in like a competition with any generation of the past. Everybody gets to just do their own thing on their own terms, and I think that will make for the best UHC generations long term. So no, I don't think I'm setting the bar too high. I will even like emphasize that it's not meant to be a bar, because it's really not a competition. It's just channel stream watching. Let's go. Giggle mittens, that's the move. Professional. Oh wait, guys, I'm flying to the first location that I've actually already done. We need to go to Nether -21. That's going to be back over that way. And then 1382, so right over there. Someone from Hermitcraft or Skycraft would be so awesome to see. Purple Nami. That's like another consideration. Like, doing UHCG the way I did does take a lot of time. I would also love to see see the world in the hands of creators who like can't afford in their schedule to put that much time into it, but have like just something cool to add in terms of personality, perspective, whatever. And I think like I'm just doing what I feel like I can add as context for others to build off. That's it. Didn't look at it from the angle, makes sense. There's so many ways you can look at this project, and I think like everybody will find their own. -21 is over here. That portal might interfere. Like, that's really close. 3, 4, 5. We love a generation that makes mysteries and histories for others, like the Vengeance armor. Really? I've done a lot of that. But you're gonna find out in the future, I guess. Honestly, my biggest inspiration in like approaching UHCG has been Code Neon and what he already did. Looney, I started on your season 1 adventure this weekend. Also turned a few of my buddies into your videos so they could hop into it too. That's exciting. It's a deep mystery, that one. Yo, honestly, guys, I've been working on like structuring my UHCG sort of, I don't want to call it legacy, but like the things that I leave behind, the quests that I leave behind. And like, there's definitely still a puzzle maker in me. Let's say that. We're going to put these over here. I'm 100% sure that the first one just doesn't work. Not 100%, but like decently high number. Okay, so we need to go... Wait, that's the wrong location for the lever. Lever needs to go here. And then we need to activate that. Go over there, go on the side, activate the auto clicker, and just hope that it works. I have my godly armor set. We should be fine. Dude, already worked. Okay, that was above expectations. Looney, why are you breaking the portals? I wanted to leave something interesting for generations after, and I was like, there's two parts to the consideration. I think if you're gonna be a bad guy, you have to do so convincingly. So you actually have to do something pretty diabolical. The pretty diabolical thing that I'm doing is I'm removing the end dimension for anybody after. Which, honestly, big one. So we put that there, start going back to the portal, light it. And then we eat these back through, and now that portal should be a goner. So the diabolical thing that I'm doing is I'm removing the end dimension, and to add the interesting choices, what I'm doing is I made these wing trials. So there's 5 locations in the world where you can earn an elytra rather than going to the end and getting it easy. I was still muted. Next one, negative 610. I'm just gonna keep yapping and like answering your questions while I go to all these places. Negative 610, 1298. Did I miss the bit about throwing away the mace? That made Laguno cry? Eric, so what happened is I did exactly what I did there. I went through a portal and then I sealed it behind me. But I accidentally threw a mace through and it got exploded by the TNT on the other side. That was supposed to like shut the portal. As a result, the mace is now gone. I have a plan, and that plan is we're gonna get it back. And we're gonna get it back in dramatic fashion. Sunday, I'm gonna start my stream 3 hours early. And I'm gonna keep streaming until we have Windburst 3 again. Which, last time that took 14 hours to get them. Now that was like really, really poor odds-wise. So we can definitely do better. But how much better remains the question. AJ, dude, thank you for the resub. Hold up. Oh, I didn't put no Rick's pull up in the bank, so it is in the bank now. We're gonna put AJ in. And we're gonna put Julian in as a bonus 9. What do I mean by inherited world? Synth? It's already in chat, but it's a world that you have for a little while. It's an ultra hardcore, and when you die, you have to give it to a next creator. It's been making the rounds for 4 years now. Feel free to go for it, AJ. How many portals remaining? Yusuf? We just did 2. Did we do 2? I feel like we did 1. We just did 1. This is the second one. So that means currently there's 26 that are shot. It's Iron, thank you for the follow, and Thrensians, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in, guys. Gigglebits and UHCG is your favorite Minecraft series. Such an intriguing concept. It is, isn't it? I really, really love it as well. I'm so looking forward to not being a generation anymore. Rip, I messed it up. Like, I love being a generation. I love being able to do this, but I'm also so looking forward. And I think every generation has said this so far. But I'm so looking forward to being able to watch it again and not know what's gonna happen. Because, like, the cool thing as generations among each other, like, or among ourselves, we don't really know more than you guys. Like, I don't tell the other generations what I'm doing. Although I have to admit that Code Neil knows a little bit more. Because I don't know what it is, but when I talk to Josh, I just can't stop yapping, and he has the same. Alright, let's try that again. Think that worked? Did work. Snazzy suggestion portal counter. I was planning to have it today. The thing that went wrong is I ran out of time and then I had to choose, like, do I shave or do I get a portal counter? And I chose to shave. So I'll have it tomorrow. I'm gonna be so much more careful, like, fixing those items. Guys, I'm considering... Let me see how long it takes to... Nah, it doesn't really matter. Did I find the final gateway? I did. It will be in a video at some point. I've been using it for a while when I need to go to the end myself. Which honestly doesn't happen often. Next one. Negative 1177. It's over there. 1117, sorry. It's Iron, welcome in. Finally caught the stream. Usually I watch your YouTube videos when they come out with my puppy, and now today we watch your stream. Love it. Thank you for being here. And Redstone Miner, welcome in as well. I dropped items in the destroyed portal. The items activate a new portal. Yeah, they do. The first thing I do when... Well, the first thing those items do... 973 on the other axis. Is over there. The first thing those items do is reactivate the portal that I'm going through if it already like unloaded, so the TNT goes off. And then after that, it will indeed open up a new portal, which doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna go back there anyway. Am I gonna break the final gateway? 100%. It's so cooked. Big Smoke is no end update. It's another game drop, but I think it's pretty cool. Sulfur cubes will definitely have a lot of interesting implications. Toby, why am I closing the end? I'm closing the end because I think it will make for interesting choices for generations after. If they can't just go to the end and get a fresh Elytra, but instead they have to choose whether it's worth having wings. Then they have to, like, if they decide it's worth it, they have to do one of the wing trials. And after doing one of the wing trials, I think I gotta stand, like, can I do that? Not really. They have to choose if they want to wear wings that either have Curse of Vanishing, so they will go on after their time, or Curse of Binding, which will mean they're like pretty squishy and like it's easier for them to die. I like the Binding wings a lot. That's like a diabolical choice. I'm pretty sure that Generations will choose to do it still. What if they expand the world border? On Java Edition, there's a limited number of portals. So there's no world border. You can go as far as you want. But there's only 128 portals. Someone could do a chunk reload. They could. That's past my time though. I have no say over what happens then. What if someday there's an end update and the next generation can't get to it? There are solutions, albeit extreme ones, to reload it. Okay, next one. -13 is over there. Wemu MCM, is this an SMP? It is an SMP, but it's a really interesting one because only one player will have it at the same time. So it's an ultra hardcore. And I have it for as long as I'm alive. When I die, I send the world files to the next player. So it's like the slowest SMP in history. You're done! Dude, thank you for the $5 dono. Also, what's up, nerd? Chilling, had a good weekend. We'll put Giggle and Mittens in the book as a bonus name. We'll put Not So Average in the book as a bonus name. And let's put Deveria in the book as well. The Ender Rod, you can just use a mushroom to destroy the portals instead of the TNT piston glitch. Unfortunately, that got patched. If that one is broken, I think I forgot this portal and I'm just gonna break it right now. Alright, sick but alright. Dude, I hope you feel better. We're already on -13. So, -1829 is so far away. I think we're moving to the next ring. Gotta keep an eye on those wings. I need to fix those as we're doing things. Oh, we gotta fly past the Wither. I'm gonna go pretty far out to the right. Let me check if this is actually like the next one though. It is the next one. It's crazy far. Oh, I know what happened here. This is a switch between streams. And Sarah with the $10. Thank you. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's so weird that it's Thursday. It feels like a Monday because my week starts now. We're gonna put Sarah in the book. Thank you for the $10 dono as well. Like the stream for the revolution. Do it. Bartholomew is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. Future Generations gonna have to hope that I missed one. I have them all in a spreadsheet. We're not missing anything. Ellie is gonna go in the book. Ellie, Alyssa, thank you for being here. Oh, I was not paying enough attention, but we missed the weather. That's good. What is with these ones? I think I'm gonna go through just to check. Like, these should have been removed. Yeah, that's already broken. Let's actually seal it on the way out. That's very annoying. I know what happened here. We had this already. Now, luckily that one is quite close. We'll yeet those through to make sure that we break the portal on the other side. Jeez, first time chat. He saw my face after I went through, I bet. I'm doing heavy terraforming in my hardcore world. Stream is keeping me sane. Yo, that's like heavy terraforming is one of the grindiest things you can be doing. Was it a good idea? Was it? Blood for mercy. It wasn't a terrible idea, but the execution was lacking. It's iron. I think it will be amazing stories. Wait. I gotta like start flying back and then I'll read. I think it's gonna be amazing stories to see them make the choice. And also, you don't have to follow one straight path. I'm gonna pause. I can't read this. Follow one straight path. There's so many roads and so many stories that could come from this. I love Looney's evil art because it's so different and better than just everyone being heroes or expecting everything to be simple. You know what it also is, guys? I actually haven't really said this. I'll do it. Like, there's a video coming out on the Looney Plus channel this weekend as well. I don't know where this goes, but I'm gonna leave it. But there's another consideration regarding my whole evil arc that I haven't really talked about at all yet. The biggest consideration that went into starting it was I felt like I got the world at a point in time where things were gonna start becoming pretty easy. I knew I was gonna be fine because like I've been doing a lot of hardcore. I know that I can survive. But like after this point, things were gonna get easier, and I wanted a way to like integrate a couple of reset buttons into the series, ways to sort of question that eternal progress system or something. What is the live stream channel called for the vote? It's called Looney Live, but we're gonna change something. Oh my god, this is hella loud. Sorry, guys. Today's streams are the first ones that are not going to be unlisted after. I'll just keep them on this channel rather than a live stream channel. Also, somewhere in the coming weeks, but I'll find a good moment to do it. I think I'll do it like after my final UHCG episode comes out. I'm going to relist all the old streams on this channel as well, which is going to be very unfortunate for a day because it will be notification hell and we'll probably lose a couple thousand subs. But at the same time, I think it's better because when the Revolution is going to be happening, like, I don't want people to have to go to another channel to find the streams. There's another consideration. Looney Live channel is going to switch into the Looney 2, or it's going to like transition into Looney 2 channel, and it's going to have entirely different content on there. But I wanted to have music for that because on my Epidemic license, I only have 3 like channels that I can whitelist, so gotta make the most of those. Lovely Ocean, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Nitro, was there gonna be a Naked and Afraid season 3? Oh yes, oh yes. We scheduled the recording dates. We're gonna be recording after April 20th, and today I announced the game design for season 3, and we had a couple of shocked reactions in the Discord, like the group Discord of all the creators. People were like, dude, this is wild. Because I actually I decided that we were gonna raise the stakes, and I'm super stoked for how it's gonna be. Looney Tune channel copyright. I have copyright. Looney Tune. I'll type it with a number. Okay? Can we make a deal there? Crochet clarinet. Poor Mog. Dude, I believe in Mog. I'm gonna try and help him out. Stevie Roy, dude, thank you for the $5 dono. Can you make a channel just for music? Call it Looney Tunes. Dude, I think that one might actually lead to copyright trouble. We'll put Looney 2, aka Mogoshan book. And we're gonna break this poor dog as well. It's a goner. Mog can do it, I believe in him. I'm a believer. Sam, can we get the Twitch vaults back, like the really old ones? Maybe I can squeeze those in during notification hell. Then at least there's something good that comes out of it. Okay, wait, guys. We're going to -13, -1829. Dude, all those broken portals on the nether roof are low-key kind of epic. Imagine somebody gets on here in the future. Don't forget to throw the maze. Guys, we're gonna ban Stevie. He's a goner. Stuck it. Guys, if you didn't hear it yet, you joined the stream a little bit late. This Sunday, I'm gonna start streaming 3 hours earlier than I normally do, and we're gonna hunt trial chambers until I have another level like Windburst 3 maze, and the stream is not gonna stop before it does. That's why I'm starting 3 hours earlier, because the last time I had to get Windburst 3, it took me a grand total of 14 hours. I found 9 heavy cores before I got all my Windburst books. Learn pie charting doesn't work if you don't mess with a lot of settings, which is not necessarily faster. Oof, welcome in. Oh, we can actually pie chart the trial chambers, but still, let's just go trial maps, dude. Looney, how large is a world folder size? 22 lovely gigabytes. It's looking really chunky right about now. 22. Nizar, thank you for the $10 as well. Dude, what are you guys doing? Wait, I missed another 2 pull-ups in the book. Wait, I missed way more than 2. I missed like 4. Nizar's gonna go in as well. Do you have any plans for your own wings when you die? Oh, dude, these are the questions that like I want to answer, but I can't. Because like certain things are just better if they happen in the storyline, right? We're gonna put Monty in the book as bonus name, and then for Nizart, I'm gonna put another 2 pull-ups in the book. And I think I missed another 2, so let's go 8 total, and then let's just get them done as well. I do have a plan for my own wings, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because Nizar has a very good point there, guys. My wings are the only pair of, like, the only actual perfect Elytra that's going to be in the world. And it might just be gone. Let's, guys, before we blow this up, let me empty the pull-up bag. I did, like, a long cardio session today, so I'm actually on deload week. It's a thing where if you go to the gym consistently, you don't want to get your ligaments and your joints sore over time. You don't want to get injured. So occasionally you have to do a deload week. Deload week is very weird because you go to the gym, you do everything you would normally do at like half the weight. And half the weight flies up if you've been in there. So I've been doing that, but I did like 50 minutes of cardio this morning and I'm still like getting used to it. So we're going to see how these 8 feel. Okay, that actually felt awesome. Where's the crown? I forgot about the crown. Minnie! Welcome in, dude. Minnie, we have a new thing. Like, I stopped being a lazy bum. So whenever somebody drops a $5 dodo or like a membership or something, I'll add a pull-up to the pull-up bank. Which, is it on screen? Yeah, it is on screen. Kill that portal. Tell me that worked. Did work. Beautiful. Dude, I hate silverfish so much. Are you wrong, Mixa? Where's the crown, Looney? The crown is downstairs. I think. It might have been recycled, but I don't think it... Not quite yet. My mace got recycled. Does that count? If only someone could regen this portal. Minnie, shut up. I don't want to hear about it. Dude, I'm putting in so many hours to get rid of all of them. I sure hope nobody regenerates them. The flower is where they keep GTA 6's files. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Dude, we're gonna have to find it eventually. We'll have to. Okay, next one. 541. Positive is over there. And then negative 1762. That's like on the same line. That's crazy. Right over there. Looney, how do you put colored names in the book? Smart fella. It's a mod. I was confused by coordinates for a second. It's a mod called Scribbled. And it's glorious. It's so good. 541. A little bit further. $17,621. Not smooth, but it worked. Blood for Mercy, welcome in. Make all the portals part of the lore of yours. So people don't touch them and make them look decent, maybe. Dude, if people would go and like transform some of them, even though they're broken, that'd be super dope. I'm definitely not gonna do it because like it's so much work to just get rid of them. Imagine having to decorate every one of them. That's crazy work. If I create a mod for checking all the item trends in the world, Looney, would you consider using it? No, we can't do that. Genko Go, do I have a server? Right now? No. Later in the year? Definitely, and it's gonna be epic. Let's put that one there. If you misplace a block, it's so sad when it's obsidian. I did this the wrong way around. I'm so curious if that worked. Probably not. That obsidian should have been down there. Yeah, that didn't work at all. I love that I was talking about how if you misplace a block, it's so sad when it's obsidian, and the entire time while saying that, the obsidian is in the wrong place. That should have worked. Go away, silverfish. Nobody likes you. Cube, missed the beginning. Why am I doing this? So we're in the world of UHC Generations. This world gets given from creator to creator when somebody dies in it. And the reason I'm doing it is because I'm sealing off the end dimension. Then I'm making a couple of wing trials in the overworld, which are like challenging quests to get your elytra from, rather than just going to the first end city and getting one. And also because I'm evil. You can clearly see if you look at me, right? Evil. Okay, next one. 980. 1443. I think it's over there. $980, 1443. Are you evil? Jason, dude, don't I look evil? Come on, man. Oh, I know, guys, I know why Jason isn't seeing it. I don't have my crown on. Definitely a mark that you're leaving behind, right? Isn't it? How do you know where the portals are, Marios? A couple of weeks ago, I went to find all of them, and then I wrote down the coordinates. And I made these nether portals that are like already in all the portal rooms, so we can get back to the portals. Back then, when we were finding all of them, I hadn't really told anyone that I was going to be going on a villain arc, so I didn't, like, I couldn't destroy them back then. It didn't make sense. It was very out of character because it was still pretending to be nice. But I'm very clearly evil, you can see from my face. I need to get a fake mustache to sell the whole evilness. So he can twirl it. that's not just any mustache. Draw one? That's never a good idea. Surprise! I'm secretly evil. Being all cheerful about it. Okay, let's see where our next one is. 1450. Over that way. Negative 1142. That looks weird. Feels like we should have already been here. It's exactly that, isn't it? 1450, 1142. Why is it here? Why is there a portal there that seems to be already broken? Looney, how are you? Question, why not use the mushrooms? That got patched a little while ago. Yeah, it's definitely here. I must have broken a portal that I simply hadn't visited yet. Optimal outcome for that, honestly. Am I keeping Legs' portal room intact? No, Final Gateway's cooked. You'll definitely see it in a video, but it's cooked. I think we will make push-ups every time you destroy a portal. It's not right. This will be a lot of push-ups. No, we're not doing that. Oh, the mushroom method was so much better. Your dad saying I have better hair than you and I'm older. How does that feel, Baldy? I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. I'm broken inside. Constantine, what if I missed one? Then it wouldn't be broken, but I'm gonna go and check the list. I'm pretty sure that like the system is reliable. I did already count them, and it is 128. 1729. We can't rule it out that in 128 portals I make a mistake, but I'm gonna try not to. 1729. It's right here, and then negative 658. It's probably there. $685 it was, not 58. And then 29 is over here. Why are you breaking all the portals again? In Ithium? I'm gonna keep explaining this, but this world gets given from creator to creator, and I want to force the next creators to have it to make interesting choices. They have like a choice to take an Elytra I hide in a world. Those either have Curse of Binding or Curse of Vanishing or both. Curse of Vanishing ones are pretty powerful because that's just a full Elytra. Although if a generation dies with that Elytra on them, it will be lost forever. And the Curse of Binding ones are hard choices because if it's a Curse of Binding one, you're gonna lose like your default armor for the entire run, and that could get a lot of people killed. It's very easy to die if you have your Elytra on. Deceptively so. Dog Max broke. Looney, how much do we have to donate? Wait, it didn't work. Hey, that's a first. That's the first time the method failed. I didn't even see it. I was just expecting that it worked. Why is it not working? Am I like disabling the auto clicker too fast? I'm trying to like turn the auto clicker off quickly so it doesn't spam the entire room full of pistons. But maybe I'm a little too quick with it. Wait. I think the auto clicker might be stuck. No, it's definitely not stuck. There we go. Not quite sure why that one was a bit wacky, but doesn't really matter. In the end, it worked. Living in an abandoned mineshaft in hardcore is surprisingly not that easy, Gigomythos. I mean, it's fine once you've properly cleared it, but before then, bit of a risky method. What YouTuber is next? Autopilot? That's a secret. So the way that the handoff of the series works is like nobody knows who the next generation is, except for me, because I get to like decide who I give it to. And then usually the first episode of one generation and the last episode of the generation before get uploaded together on the same day. So you're gonna find out when my time is over. 1722. Nope. 1720. Where the heck am I flying? 1722. It's about this line. And then negative 114. So many people suggested the mushrooms. Dude, I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, it got patched. 114, 1722. How many generations have there been, Ken? I'm the 6th one, so there are 5 before me. Actually, we have like a little bit of obsidian to work with, so I wouldn't mind all of these. Ray, why am I using TNT when leaving the portal room? To break the portal behind me. How many portals in are we? Dude, it didn't work again. You know what? I'm gonna raise the auto clicker in terms of speed. Auto click faster. It's my solution. Well, that certainly did place more pistons. maybe not that fast. Ricky, I knew you would break all of them, although it was kind of obvious. It was pretty obvious, wasn't it? Then again, like, I didn't super mind, I just didn't want to say it out loud back then. Bloony will ever be Bloony again? Dude, Bloony was a bad call. It took so much. I went through so much trouble to like get the blue out. It took months. Big Bear, break the frame with a res mushroom? Dude, I wish I could, but that got patched a couple versions back. Guys, I feel like these streams are just going to be me answering the question 100 times over why the heck I'm doing this. Which honestly, it's a fair question. I get it. Next portal is 1814. I'm gonna fly over there and then we'll answer it. 433. 1814. That's fine. Well, 433. Somewhere over there. So guys, this world gets given from creator to creator, and I want the generations after me to have to make the difficult choice if they want to wear the curse of binding or curse of vanishing Elytra that I leave behind, or not have wings altogether. 433, because the previous 5 generations before me didn't have wings. It's entirely possible to play with that. It just makes your run different. Why don't I downgrade the world to break the portals with mushrooms? Dude, that is so cursed. You know how many chunks I'm gonna downgrade or break or just straight up ruin? Yeah, I'm just... This is honestly a fine mechanic. Fine way to do it. Rip. Go away. Low key, guys. I'm low on glowing. freebies. It's 10 glowing that I'm happy to have. Curse of Vanishing would be cool. Curse of Binding would be annoying. They're both interesting. Curse of Bind, like, so there's gonna be 5 wing trials, guys, and there's only 2 Elytras that have Curse of Vanishing, and those are gonna be the hardest trials. So the easier trials are all gonna be stuck with the Curse of Binding, and the Curse of Binding, like, if you find it, that's a real choice. Like, you might put it on or you might not. 1579, because it's gonna vary per player whether that's worth it or not. Okay, 1579, 911. 1579, and then 911. It's right by that portal. Oh, this one might be too close. No, it's fine. The squids! Dude, I did. Honestly, guys, this whole system that we devised, it's working. Like, pretty happy with this, honestly. Easy to find the portals back. I swear the most annoying part of this entire thing is just dealing with the stupid silverfish. Chip Corner, can the next player just use the Cursed Elytra to get another one? Or is that why you're breaking the portals? That's exactly why I'm breaking the portals. Because unless there is no access to the end, the whole wing trial is pointless. How will it go to the end? I won't. It's going to be off limits. For a little while, the final gateway will actually be the final gateway. And then eventually there will be nothing. I don't think I need to be in the end anymore, though. 1208 is over there. 1321. Chip, respect. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2 dono. Let's put Chip in the book. Chip Carter. And then we'll put Olopod in the book as a bonus name. As well as Ray. Are you gonna bring a shulker farm to the overworld before you close the end? There's like a bunch of shulkers in the overworld. Nothing crazy though. And I'm just gonna make the generations after me like work it out with however many shulkers there are. I like it. Here's the thing, guys. So this world is now in year 4 of its history, right? And after having a Minecraft world for that long, even if it's a single player world, but the same thing holds true for this one. resources get really plentiful, and that means that a lot of things lose their meaning and lose their value. So, oh, I was so close to activating that still. What I wanted to do is make it not so straightforward that everything is always available. I kind of wanted to introduce choices into this world that wouldn't need to be made in other worlds, because I think it will make it more interesting. And I'm sure that future generations are going to be plenty resourceful and find ways to just make things work. Am I gonna do it right this time? I hope so. Yep, that did it. Guys, you know what? Let's also pull up in the bank for Chip's Dono. That's back to 1. So no end? Demosaurus Rex? Indeed, no end. I know it's a big thing to do to the world, guys, but I feel like Generations should be able to make bold choices. And it's not mandatory, but I just like the idea that future generations after me can do whatever. In some way, I'm kind of taking one for the team there. It's also like, it's such a big thing that I understand that not everybody will like it, but I'm also willing to do that. 762, 1594. $762 and then 1594. Dude, thank you for the 1,000 florin dono. What if end update? Somebody will find a way. Minecraft players are resourceful. You should give them credit. Let's put Zenolf in the book. Gravestone is going to go in the book as a bonus name. Watching over on Twitch. And let's put Teld in there as well. 4930. Stevie, are you going to trap the end dimension just in case a portal is regenerated? Okay, so here's my thought on this, guys. Like, even when you're an evil generation, I feel like making lethal traps is such a big line to cross, because like that extends beyond a purely in-game decision. That extends beyond the storytelling decision, because if you decide to make a lethal trap, essentially you cut somebody's time with the project short. And what if it's literally a thing that they've been looking forward to for years and they've just been hoping like to one day be a generation? Then they get to be a generation and they just get like death trapped in a couple days. That's like a real life impact on someone as a person. So I don't want to do that. And then also, like, if somebody sort of jump skips my restrictions, all the influence I have over the project is while I have it. As soon as I don't have it anymore, that's gone. So somebody can just do that. And like, I wouldn't be mad. It's fair game, because it won't be my world anymore. It will be a world I once played in. Because that is truly like the one core rule to UHCG, is that while you have it, it really is your world. So you can do with it whatever you want. And then when you don't have it, it's not your world anymore. And I like that a lot. Corbin Kid, just use mushrooms. Dude, I understand that you're yelling at me because I should use mushrooms. Except that got patched out of the game a couple versions back, so we can't do it anymore. What is the mod that you're using to have this customization in a notebook? Or, it's called Scribbled. It's really, really flipping cool. the yelling at me for the mushrooms is so valid. I wish I could do it though. Okay. Oh, pull up in the bank for Zen as well. There we go. 2 in the bank. Next one, guys. 270. Over that way. 1828. $270. And then Greystone, dude, you're welcome. It was a really cool piece you made. Greystone said, "Thank you for putting me in the artwork gallery." I was so stoked to finally like show the additions to the fan art gallery because like that was like probably the stupidest thing in the villain arc was not being able to just go there. Stream vertical only, Timma? No, it's not. Go to my YouTube channel and you can find the horizontal one as well. I forgot to put the URL to the horizontal stream on top of the vertical chat today. Ariane, lucky to find UHCG for real. Dude, I think it's gonna grow into such a flipping cool project over the next couple years. Because I just think that it will be around for a long time. The thing is, like, every time it goes to a new creator, you're gonna have someone who's, like, very excited to have it. Dude, that was... Oh, that was so clutch. Go away. That might blow me up. Wait, that was low-key perfect. I mean, like, I'm wondering if it actually blew up the portal. Because I felt like I was still in it. I full up just spilled a drink on myself. I love you guys got to see that. Looney, why are you closing the end portals? Just curious. Is that cool thing? I want the generations after to have to make interesting choices about whether they want to wear an Elytra if it's cursed. It's going into a YouTube video. I don't think it is. Like, I question if any of this is. Like, I'll record it in flashback. I mean, there will be a scene about this, but I don't think I'm going to show, like, many portals being closed just because of how repetitive it is. Negative 264. Over there. 1777. Belrat evil. I know. It's in the job description. 1777 and negative 264. Okay, this one might not work. We had a way to fix that last time, though. Why are there silverfish here? Come on! If I did that right, then this should work now, I think. Epic. Stevie, this is a wonderful question. When you became a streamer, did you expect to have to answer so many repetitive questions? It hasn't been brought up for a while, but people would all the time like come to my stream and go like, dude, how do you have the patience to just answer these every time, again and again and again. And I always said that, and I still feel the same way. It's really cool that people like take the time out of their day to check out my streams. So if they have a question, which is like a valid question, like, why would I not answer it? And I genuinely, I don't mind. Pretty sure that worked. It did. I didn't really super think about it. I didn't even like... I just stumbled into all this, dude. I didn't have a plan to become a streamer. I just was stuck at home during COVID. I was in a moment in my life where I was really excited because I just found what I wanted to do. I wanted to make visual art. And I did that by traveling around and making balloon art all over the world. And as I was doing that, COVID happened. And I just sort of couldn't do my job because traveling didn't happen. And like, you couldn't do projects in public spaces, so that was like, it's just kind of gone. What did you make? Kind of start, dude, all sorts of things. Like at a certain point I was part of a project where we just made a full-on city somewhere in China, in the city of Nanjing. That was like 500,000 balloons, I think, and just all sorts of things. It was crazy. But then when COVID happened and I was like stuck at home, I'm like, dude, for the first time I knew, like I really knew what I wanted to do. And the answer wasn't balloons. The answer was just make things. And it made me so happy. So I was like, either I just get like a random side hustle, part-time, or just a job for a small time period until things open up again. But back then when COVID first hit, it was like, that could honestly... I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a couple years for like economy to be back to where we get to do these projects and like everything to be open. And because it was so uncertain, I was like, you know what? Let me try this. And I started making Minecraft videos. They were terrible. They were really, really bad. But they told me how to make better ones. And then pretty quickly after it started to just kind of work. And now I love Minecraft so much. Like, every month that goes by, I like it more. And that sounds like a cliche, but it's just now that I'm starting to be somewhat of a decent player. Like, I came into this as a designer, so I had some skills that crossed over into the game space. But like, now I'm actually like getting better at the game, and there's so many like options and so many creative, cool things that you can do, building and otherwise. Bro came in with a spear. That's kind of unhinged. Will I complete this today? No, I don't think so. I think we'll probably be doing this today, tomorrow at the very least. We might be doing this on Saturday. And then on Sunday, guys, I'm gonna stream so long, it's not even gonna be funny. We're gonna start 3 hours earlier than my normal stream. And we're gonna go until I have a Windburst 3 mace. Because last stream, I accidentally yeeted it through a portal and it got blown up. And the last time I had to get Windburst 3, it took me 14 hours. So let's hope that we're a little bit quicker this time around. Loon, do you have any plans for the sulfur cubes and biome in UHCG? I don't think that's going to be in UHCG before I give it away. Okay, guys, we're running out of TNT. I don't think I have like enough resources to keep making more. Not today. Negative 1256 was over that way. And then 1364. Was that the maze I used to kill the wardens? Yeah. Okay, and then 1364, it's got to be somewhere over here. Could a generation make it so that there's multiple players in a generation, or is that against the rules? A generation could do whatever they want. There's like no rules. Raid some desert temples. We're not really seeing biomes, but if we see biomes, we just were outside in a desert. But you're right. That's literally what I gotta do. Why raid desert temples? Because I need TNT. Looney, why don't you play with view bobbing on? Just for like aim and calmness. Oh, that warden fight was so dope. Okay, that was quick on the activation. I feel like that one was perfect. That just blew up and it's fine. 5 a.m. on Sunday, start time for you, Cruelty. You're done, just show up a little bit late, dude. Like, it's definitely not gonna be over in 3 hours. There's no way. Well said, it's... Looney, why do you want to break all the portals? To make the wing quest, like, actually matter. To make those the way to get your Elytra. Okay, next one. 1535, negative. And then 885. 1535, we're almost there. Kristen, how's our villain doing? Doing great, dude. I just forgot my crown today. I guess I wasn't feeling very royal. 885, somewhere over here. How many have I broken so far? Because, well, we started today's stream with 25 done. I think like we did another 10 or so. Maybe a couple more. Ariane, why am I throwing portals into or items into the portal? Because I'm putting the TNT behind it to blow up the portal in the nether or the overworld side, and I want to make sure that portal blows up. So to make sure it blows up, I'm throwing the items through to still load it on the other side, and then if the TNT hasn't exploded yet, chunks will load, TNT will blow up, portal will close. It does probably open up another portal somewhere, which I don't super care about. Low-key thought that was gonna happen. I'm gonna have to do that again because I wasn't in the portal. So that's how I leave the portal rooms. That's like the idea. Make a metal crown. So hectic. Oh my god, I threw my flint and steel through as well. Better than your mace. I'll say that. AJ said it was about to break. No, dude, I crafted a new one and then threw it. A million times rather my fresh flint and steel than my mace. Honestly, I can still make a couple of TNT. Like, these rockets will be enough. Next one. 1688. Just need to get some sand, I guess. And then 391. 1688 is right about here. Who's the deep voice narrator in my lore? You'll have to find out for yourself. I'm not going to tell you. 391 is here. Is the gateway legs, mate, going to be the only way to access the end? Astronauts? No, I'm destroying that too. I will show you the place in the video, though. That's the one I've been using. Ricky, I predict there will be a huge wave change in the UHCG after your reign. What does wave mean in this context? A true villain? Dude, if you're gonna play the villain arc, you have to commit to it. You can't half-ass being a villain. Because if you're half a villain, you're no villain at all. Okay, that one was already cooked. Next one, negative 1721. That's right where we are, and negative 134. Negative 134 is right here. So many misclicks in a row. Miss-hotkeys, rather. Any later member could just try to use the chunk generation like SB did on Lifesteal. Not recommended, guy. They could. That's just a choice they can make. So here's the thing about UHC Generations that is like important to remember. And that is that the project involves like a lot of trust. A future generation can choose to sidestep the restrictions I put in. And that's their choice. Like they can literally do that. But also they could trust my thought of going into it and maybe follow that line of gameplay. I don't know. Which is literally like, I'm not saying that they have to, but they could. And I think it's quite likely in this server that you'll see obvious way that a generation can sort of circumvent something that somebody else did, and they just won't do it. Because like, there's also so many like puzzles that could be solved by either opening free cam for a second or like digging through a one block wall, and somebody's just not gonna do it because why would you? Doing the puzzle is probably way better content. Wait, let me throw the item through just to double check if that actually blew up. Okay, guys, that portal was in a ocean. I want to go through here and see if we can find a desert nearby. Holy. Dude, this was... My god, guys, this is super cool because this is a portal that I found by myself when I was not streaming. So I come through this portal, I spawn here, and this chest had a gold apple. How wild is that? Do I still have like lodestones on me? Okay, guess not. 14, 300, 914. Yo, that is the first Nautilus I've ever seen. Sick. There's a bunch over here. So the reason I even got out here is I saw that it was warm ocean, so I'm like, there's warm biomes. Might be a desert. Please give me a desert. Honestly, we can use this beach. Also, this terrain is sick. All I really need, guys, is just a bunch of sand, so let's get it here, I guess. Just so we can get some more TNT. Baller, welcome to the stream. Dude, my voice died so hard there. Leave a sign here. Good call. There's no way. There's no way. Get Dog Mouse Pro, thank you for the 5. Side quest, bring a Nautilus back. Absolutely not. Dude, we're so far out. And this is not the time. This is not the time. No way. Tiffany Ness is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. Did I find Legs' secret stash? By Legs' secret stash, are we talking about like all the messy chests that he left behind? Or are we talking about the Vault of Stars? Because in the first case, more than I like to admit, in the second case, no, we've not located Vault of Stars just yet. I've located Vault of Stars. Sorry, I've located it, but I can't enter it because I'm missing a key. Am I leaving signs written in character as evil? Honestly, no. Like, most of the signs I've left are either informative or goofy. Didn't really think about it. That's just how it happened. Villain, stop this act now. No way. ABC the Master. We'll get there, dude. We'll get there. My algorithm is just busted, but I really believe that we're gonna make it work this year. I have a lot of energy to work with. I think we have all the ingredients we need to make good content. Trust the process. This is literally like what my signs have been like. I don't think anybody ever finds this, but like, if somebody does, it's just stupid and funky. So I think it was about 14,300, 914. Where we gonna? How many Elytras am I gonna save? Exactly 5. Behind 5 trials. So 914 is over here. I think it's this. Yes. Are the flowers the key, Caleb? Yes. And I just need that one Moai flower. No recommended guy? Bro, you're like so wholesome. It just seems a little weird that you of all people has a villain arc. Yeah, that's why I had to make a distinction between character and myself. I just thought it would be right for the world and the content, and like I can make it work, and I can also still be nice to you guys in stream. Like those things don't have to bite each other. 1653, and then negative 649. Way over there. Still, guys, there's people like watching the videos that are so sold on the whole villain arc. Like, there's actually people that are starting to be really mad with me, which is a necessary evil. Is there a way to glitch into broken end portals? There must be, right? Not necessarily, but there are ways to get into the end still. Get a bunch of end loot and extra elytras, bury them somewhere random in the world. Never tell anyone. I have an eyeball. That would honestly be pretty hype. If there was just like an insane cache of just all the end stuff somewhere with no arrows pointing to it, no quest leads, no nothing. Oh guys, there's a library here. And low-key, I've been running low on bookshelves. I should collect some on the way. Dude, don't tell me I don't have an axe on me. Yup. Yeah, it's just we'll fix it later. It's fine. You don't need to trap door or react the block with the lever on top of the obby. Break the block next to the middle end portal. Oh, dude, Bane, that's super nice. I'm gonna try that. I had to read it like twice, but you're onto something. I don't know if I blew it up on the other side, so let's still throw that through. Casual, is the world genuinely as messed up as it looked from your latest main channel video? Like that time scar with the broken chunks? That is real and that does exist in the world, but it's quite far away from spawn. And it's only there because I was super careful not to... Is the stun double armor gonna stay? Mango? I'm gonna have to use it, like, because I can't... Here, wait, I'm actually wearing the main one now. I just can't... This is so sad. It's like genuinely the saddest thing. So yeah, we're gonna use that. 1364. Dude, I don't even know why I have that in my inventory, really. 1364, negative 1087. Okay, phew. Yeah, dude, like, I knew from the very beginning that I was gonna do the version rollbacks time travel shenanigans. And I made sure to do my research because, like, I'm not gonna be the one to actually ruin this world. Ooh, I might have to go down one block further. The tip is solid, like, we're actually gonna use it. But I think if I press shift, my auto clicker doesn't work. Dr. Artie, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. And Jesus, welcome in as well. Could you repeat that, AJ? Not having excellent use the world's karma for portal crimes. I think that losing my mace is my karma. Zebra Fury Gaming inherited. What do you mean? So this world gets given from creator to creator when you die. It's an ultra hardcore. You have one life, and if you die, you have to pass it on to someone else who's then gonna have it. I'm the 6th person to have it now, and it's been passed down the line from creator to creator for 4 years now. There's a whole video series on everything that happened, but if you want to find that, you can find it in the description. Oh, this might... Yo, this is goated. This is goated. What a good tip. Bane, shout out to you. Actually, epic. You lost your maze when and how? Well, I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, but then I threw it through a portal into TNT. It's crazy. Guys, I love everybody coming into the stream and going like, dude, why are you breaking this? I assume that most of you who like asked that question haven't been here yet. So this world gets given from creator to creator. And what I'm doing right now is I'm making it so that after my time, which is going to be pretty soon, I think, it's not going to be possible for creators to go to the end and get an elytra because I'm going to remove the end entirely. So if they want to get an elytra, which is pretty important because it just enables you to do way more for the time you have the world, they will have to complete one of the wing trials. And the wing trials are locations I made that test a player's skill in a certain way. And if they pass the test, they can get an elytra. One of them is called the Trial of the Nimble, which is like a parkour course. One of them is called the Trial of the Brute, which is a combat arena. One of them is called the Trial of the Lost, which is an insanely large maze. A maze, not maze. One of them is called the Trial of the Pilgrim, which is a pilgrimage. And then one of them is called... We don't know it yet, because I haven't told you. Trial of the Nimba, Sam? Yes, Trial of the Nimba. What about Shulker's Looney? I'll leave/hide what I have, and that's what they will have to use forever. I like the idea that by the way that we play this world, certain things actually become valuable. And it's like important that it gets passed on down the line to generations or they're going to be in trouble in the future. The Dragon Files win. Wow. Have a good night. Ellie, see you later. Did my successor know what was going to be happening to the portals? Yes, yes. Like a couple months ago, guys, I've given my successor like a full write-up of everything that I was going to be doing in my time. So that they could like go over it and sort of imagine the state that they find the world in when they finally got it. So they were in a better position to write their own story. Foxtail, did they lose his real world with like a lot of days? No, it's just that I have this one now. For like the time that I still have as a generation. What a beautiful portal I made here. Wow. And I want to like make the most of my time, do the coolest things I can with it. And then we're going to go back to the main hardcore world with 8,000 days. Okay. We're going to the next one, which is at 499. This one is in an ancient city, apparently. Or at least deep dark. 499. Negative 1633. No, correct. Man, I can already see the horrors of the like 10th gen when they have to solve a multi-series ARG to access a crafting table. Yep, that's where we're going. Deal with it. The realest of struggles. 499 and then 1663. Oh my god, holy portal building. What about making trials in the ancient city? Maybe somebody else will down the line. Why would you want to prevent everyone in the future from access in the end? Kind of selfish, bro. Levy. So the thing is, I'm on my villain arc, right? You gotta do something villainous if you want to be believed as a villain. I know it's a big impact on the world, but I also I like the idea that future generations, like players who will get it after me, get it in a position where they can make like a big choice if they feel like that's what the world needs. And I believe in like the reasoning and the why I'm doing things. If it actually holds up, like, future's gonna have to tell. Crayfish, dude, thank you for the 13 months as a Looney Knight. Really appreciate it. Hey, Looney, how's it going? When is the Revolution event thing happening? Dude, that's a couple months down the line. We have to do a good chunk of playtesting before then. I think there's gonna be like another 4 or 5 playtests. Ariana's gonna go in the book as a bonus name. And we're putting another pull-up in the book, in the bank as well. Cray, dude, thank you for the membership. 13 months is wild work. Okay, I had to double check, like I was not paying attention. I had to make sure that I was actually a goner. Just delete all the spawners from the trial chambers, dude, that's so much work. Cowboy, can I explain Revolution? So, I've built a hardcore world for almost 4 years now, and ever since the very first day that I started working on that world, I sort of built it up as a arena map. So there's a castle on like a big mountain, and wait, I gotta align myself, guys. Hold up. 495, and then 2032, like right around there. So I set it up as an arena map, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play an event on there where people are gonna fight over the hardcore world with whole armies, and you guys are gonna be able to join as well. That is like the extent of what I've told so far and what you know. There's gonna be creators in the event as well, and it's a couple of months down the line. As things get closer and we do more playtesting, I'll share a little bit more. But I really like to make sure that things are like good and ready before talking about it too much. Yo, this tech is way better. How many generations do I predict there will be before the series ends? Honestly, no clue. Don't think we can call it right now, but we're definitely going well into triple digits, I think. Sorry, double. Triple digits is wild. Well into triple digits. Like, it will be going 80 years from now, but I don't know exactly how long it will go. Like, I can't predict that. Dude, I said triple accidentally, and like, AJ, one of my mods in voice chat, just was like, triple. I'm like, no, that's not how you say that. Yusuf, did I decide on my successor? A while ago. They've known for quite a long time. Okay, next one, negative 36 over that way. And then negative 2186. Bailey, have I already updated to Tiny Takeover? No. We're on 121.11 still. 2186 is going to be right around here. 36 is still a little bit over here. Yeah, this is not going to work. 1, 2, 3. Let's go through this one and then break it. Okay, wait, hold up. Is there a desert there? Let's check for desert temples real quick. 300, 17, 400. Wait, guys, I think I remember this place. And if so, there's hella desert temples. Also, I've pretty much like taken all the TNT. If not, it's a different desert, and then we might be cooking here. No, I have to wait with updating the worlds until all the mods are updated, and I didn't check today to see if they already were. I think this is a different place. Oh, I'm also running out of food, but we can make this last a little while longer. Honestly, switch to steak right now. Okay, I think we're giving up on desert temples, guys. Let's kill the sheep as well, though. Beautiful movement. So smooth. Are advancements separate for the players or carried on? They're separate. Gatekeep some advancements for yourself. True, it will actually be impossible for certain, like for future players to get all advancements. I don't thought about that. That's kind of wild. You know what? We're dropping the steak because I have like I have a stack of just mutton, and that will be fine. Wow, this is not important. Okay, guys, 17,400, and then I think 300 or so was where the portal was. Let's go through there and then blow it up behind us. You're intrigued by this question? Be intrigued in silence. Oh, Desert Temple. Let's still check that. That one is in a weird spot. The detour was not worth a little bit of TNT that I'm gonna get out of it, though. Chronicle, I can't see our chats. No, I can see them. I'm just reading multiple stream chats at the same time because we're live on YouTube twice and live on Twitch. Ninja Jedi, welcome in. Okay, there's a portal. I mean, at least we got something from that trip. I'll take the 9 TNT. It's another 4 portals we can close. Thanks, dude. Thank you for the $10 dono. Y'all remember when Looney lied about breaking all the end portals? I think he's lying again. Now I hope you prepare for another trial. Good luck, dude. I did lie about that. We're gonna put Dex Phobos in the book. Thank you for the $10 dono again. Polar Bailey makes it in as a bonus name. And for Dex's $10 dono, guys, we're gonna put another 2 pull-ups in the bank. 5 total. Farangaze, welcome in. Are the inheritors allowed to add whatever mods they want? Yeah, sure. They can. So far, nobody has really done that. but it's not against any rules. I'm pretty sure that blew up. And like also, I don't want it to spawn a new one. Okay, wait guys, that either blew up or that TNT is literally gonna blow up in my face right now. I'll throw an item through this one and then go through. Why did your name get put in a book? Bailey, as a bonus name for Dex's Dono. You have blast protection, don't need to worry. I know, but like I also don't carry totems, so I can only afford 0 mistakes, not even 1. And that means that TNT, like in your player hitbox, does so much damage that even with the blast belt, I'm not entirely sure I will survive. I probably will. Dude, when are you finally gonna be streaming from your world, Jonas? Dude, as soon as I give this one away. And that's gonna be a little longer still. But then once we're back, we're like fully back. Like I've been fully grinding this world, we're gonna be fully grinding my own world. I might blow up here. Okay, something came back. That means I definitely like did something there. Still don't need the stone brick. You can just put the lever on top of the obby. Oh, bane that one. Dude, you're right. You're right. Thank you for refining this. It makes it easier. 494. Sometimes you just have a working system, and then especially if you're streaming, you're just gonna stick with it. But often there's better ways. Okay, 494, 2212. Someone has a multi-cap fruit craftable and portal frames and does all the progress. I mean, they could. Dude, yes, that is very smooth. I like that. So I take it you're using a seed map, Belred? No, I actually didn't. A couple of weeks ago on stream as well. Took a couple of days, but we found all the stronghold locations using Ender Eyes. Ender Eyes and Circular Math. Circular Math to know where the rest of the portals in, or the strongholds in the ring were, or whereabouts they were, based off of one in the ring. And then now I already have like my portal set up. There's no other portals in the room that I like go into, and that's how we're connecting to all of them. Caswell, dude, thank you so much for the gift sub to Bane, and it was never more deserved than that one. That's epic. We're gonna put Caswell the ad hammer in the book. We're gonna give put Bane in there clearly, and no recommended guy is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. Pull up in the bank, puts it on 6. Those first 8 felt like good, so I'm gonna let it pile up for a little bit. Looney, do you play Geometry Dash? I literally have never played it. Looks like an awesome game, I never got around to it. Okay, next one, guys. 891. over that way. And then 891, 1916. What is happening in the hardcore world? Nothing, because I'm full on grinding this one. Bane, I'm so happy with this new. It didn't work. Wait! We can't rule out it was user error. Okay, maybe. Okay, for like 100% consistency, I'm gonna go back to placing the block on top and the lever over on that side. I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to. And then if that's consistent again, we're trusting that. Okay, watch White Pine. Dude, fully recommend White Pine. It's epic. Ivory is very cool. Chronicle Kim, how many days your hardcore world? A little over 8,000. Caleb, dude, thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy. Did not see that coming. Very much appreciate it. Caleb Diaz with the 5 gifted subs over on Twitch. Froggy got one. Nav got one. Demons Druid. Congrats on the gifted sub. Mom's playing Nintendo again. What a username. Love it. And then Sarah got one as well. We'll put in Snecky as a bonus name. As well as Nina. As well. And Lil Code as well. Hella bonus names. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pull-ups in the bank. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do the 5 because it's deload week. Like, I don't want to pile them up too much. And that's 11. Clear the bank. No! I cleared the wrong bank. We're putting this back to 19. And now we clear the bank. I think the animation already played, so do with that what you will. Bane, thank you for the follow, and Belrat, thank you for the follow as well. Need a hydrate button? I need a hydration habit. Like, I just need to do that myself. Actually, this would explain me not hydrating. That's not enough. Guys, hang on for... Oh my god! Caswell, dude! With the 10 gifted. So much for deload week, I guess. Dude! Thank you. Let's put Caswell in the book in red. And then Detroit Drew got one gift. Guys, apologies for the typing, but things popping off over on Twitch. Abyssal Ronan, Deveria again. SuRM, Haruki TTV. Josie Star, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Where was I? Bab, 888. Tonio, 3623. E. Vilke, 90. Jacopo, good to see you. If you're here, you got one. Dome 1373. Bonus name. Let's give it to Rahul. And so much for the empty bank. We're back to 10. Guys, give me 1 second. I actually gotta refill my water. I'll be right back. Dude, Caswell, again, thank you for that 10 gifted. And Joshisar, thank you for the prime sub. Immediately back to typing. Joshi goes in. And let's put, is it Belret? Yes. Belret's in as a bonus name. That's back to another 11. Okay, I have no idea where we left off. This one is... I'm sure I just did it, right? Let me check. Nickelwolf, why am I breaking the end portal frames? Perfect. That's what I wanted. This world gets given from creator to creator. I'm blocking the end for all the future generations. The reason I'm doing it is that I want to make sure that progress in this world is not always going to be straightforward. So if you want your Elytra, you're going to have to accept that it's going to be cursed, either binding or vanishing or both. And you're going to have to complete a trial to get it. Okay, next one. 1371 is over there. Negative 1789. $13.71, $17.89, right about here. Have you watched a White Pen IRG? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Ari, welcome to the stream. And Michael Kaitana, welcome in as well. Lots of people joining on YouTube Vertical. Welcome in, guys. I feel like I want to try this one more time. Because I think the thing that I misaligned is where my mouse was on the last one. No, same problem, guys. So we're gonna we're gonna go with the other method of like actually putting a block on there. Oh my god, this silverfish. Nice. Setting up Prime to get your free sub. Winning, dude. That's epic. I appreciate it. Immortal End Portal strikes again. Dude, it just doesn't know when to quit. Oh, guys, I'm gonna run out of pistons in a second. Dude, that is gonna force me back to storage. How am I losing pistons? I think that's because of the double TNT. Not quite sure. Do you have a rough count on portals done or left? Lance, we had 25 in the last stream. I feel like we're making good progress. We might be up to 50. Okay, next one is 1671. Negative 1371. 1671, 1371. Wait, other way. Right over there. $13.71. Should add like a piece of text explaining UHCG and the why so you don't have to explain over and over again. Wait. Is this wrong coordinates? Oh, wait. I know what happened. I don't know what happened. They're just too close together. I feel like we might stock up on some obsidian here. No one like, and hi to our Forsani, welcome to the stream. So 78 to go. We're making good progress, but that's numbers, dude. Hey Pelizzi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Maybe I can prevent running out of pistons. I'm a little more careful. It's not easy, but someone's got to do it. Well, not necessarily, but someone is doing it. Let's see. Oh, you know what, guys? There's 11 pull-ups in the bank. Let me clear it again. And clear it. I like having a nice empty bank. Okay, this was 1671. Next one, 1887 is over that way. $18.87. And then negative 946. Did I make a sugar farm in the overworld? No, they're just gonna have to make do with the sugars I had. I did. 964, right about here. $100 dodo. With me mad right now? Nah, dude, I'd be grateful. Okay, I gotta do that first to not kill my pistons. Don't worry, guys. SB is gonna be the next generation. Chunkry setting 128 end portals in ultra hardcore. Oh my god, he would so do that. Honestly, and that video would pop off too. Varun, dude, you look chubby since the last time I was here. That depends on how long you've not been here for. Actually, guys, look, I lost so much weight over the last half a year. I just did the calculations, but so in the gym we have this. It's like a skill, and it tracks your body composition by sending an electrical signal through your, like, from one foot to the other foot. And then it just said, oh geez, you don't feel it. It's like minimal voltage. So what that does is it measures the resistance because different sorts of tissue will give different resistance. So from those numbers, it can calculate like your body composition with a decently big margin of error. So you can't like reliably trust those numbers and say that's what my body is made of, that's how much fat, that's how much muscle. However, if you do a bunch of those measurements over a longer period of time, then it becomes pretty reliable. And according to those skills, let me see, 2187, since January, since October, sorry, 2187 and negative 503. 2187, negative 503. According to those skills, since October, I lost 9 kilos or like 20 pounds of fat. And I gained 7 kilos of muscle, which is a crazy amount. And I'm not super... Like, that's not going to be an accurate number. But also my body changed so much that I don't think it's far off. Okay, next one. Robka, I feel like you're limiting the series longevity by shutting future generations off from end updates and Shulker, or forcing them to use item selector and undo your treachery. Nah. I think you're assuming the impact is bigger than it really is. I've definitely like thought about these things before I decided on this plan, right? Because honestly, guys, we're 4 years into the project with only me having shulker boxes. So I don't think that's the thing that holds longevity back. Don't know, welcome in. Aitor for Sani, how do I know the location of all the end portals? On a couple of streams, like a few weeks ago, we went and found all of them. Glitch guy, am I also breaking the final gateway or only leaving the final gateway? I'm absolutely destroying it. Final gateway is cooked. No! I'm not gonna make it through before that goes off. Holy silverfish invasion. Figs, why would I do something this inconvenient for everyone coming after you? I guess I thought about it, and like I've considered different scenarios. You gotta just see how it plays out, I guess. Villain arc must villain to some degree. And it might be a terrible thing, or it might not be as bad as you think. We'll see. Maybe I ruined the world. Like it is possible, but I don't think I have. 22. That's like right here. Negative 40. Right over there. 22, 32. Or is there no one inheriting the world? No, there's somebody ready to inherit it. Has been for months. I think like the worst thing you can do for this world right now is probably make things too convenient. IDRK, how many portals down? I think we're like 60 in. There's always SBs in the Minecraft community. Right, if it becomes too much of a problem, somebody just passes the world down to SB. Or like someone who's willing to do an SB thing. Tomorrow I'll have a counter on stream, guys, so we can see how far we are. Crazy thought on the final flower, 000 in the nether? Checked. Dude, like, just about anything you guys can say, I'm gonna say checked. And then a couple things I'll say, maybe I'll check it out. And then there's one where I'll just freak out and go, like, you're probably right. But I don't know. Like, I don't know what it would be. Okay, next one. 1990. 920 positive. What are the flowers? The flowers are keys that are used to unlock Lagundo, which was a generation before me. His like main piece in the world, the Vault of Stars, which is like a maxed out villagers trading hall, which I actually really need for something, but I don't know how to enter it yet. Let's blow this one up. Novice, Looney, my wife, and I enjoy your watching your videos. Keep up the great work. What inspired the villain arc? I think what inspired the villain arc, because like what inspired the villain arc is the same as like asking what made me first think of it. And I think what inspired the villain arc was just the fact that the Vengeance of Generations existed. I thought it'd be so cool to use something sort of iconic that somebody else already made as like the catalyst for corruption. Constantine, welcome in. Under the dragon portal in the end, checked. He tried to punch me into the lava. That's wild work for a silverfish, man. I had great ambitions. Sion, will I complete Lax's quest for the Vault of Stars? If I can, I will. But so far, I'm just missing like an answer. Eldritch Dog, why do I want to destroy the End Pearls again? to force people to do win quests if they want to get an Elytra. And also to mess with the way that progression works in the world. I don't want it to be too straightforward. Give me that piston, I need those. But alright, I think End Portal spawned up to 100k out. On Bedrock Edition, I think they keep spawning. On Java Edition, there's 128 total. And they stop at about 24,000 blocks out. Next one, 1770. And then 1366. What is the clue for the flower I haven't found? Where life begins. It sounds so simple. Did I search where Lagundo put the dragon egg? Yeah, that's in the historian's office, and I've been there. Eric just said maybe the final flower is the friends ... I'll show myself out. Have a great day. Catch you tomorrow. Love that, dude. Thank you for being here. Constantine, what is XP? A goofy YouTube thing to make you more engaged. It's literally what it is. Where you spawn the wither would be where life begins. Yeah, I checked that. Not the one. Build an end ship in the overworld somewhere. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Next one, 1400. And then 1711. What have I not checked? That's like a difficult question to answer. Because everything. Apparently not everything, because I haven't found it. That... Oh yeah, that needs to be there for the TNT, of course. Can you PvP me, says Dun Dun? If you win, you get nothing. If I win, you buy me Minecraft. But how are you gonna PvP me without Minecraft? Is Lags this villager breeder in the Vault of Star? Yeah, I'm quite sure. Have you checked Quilby's animal farms? Yes. Dungeon you can play, crack. Unfortunately, I can't PvP you right now, dude. Have I tried bribing legs? I'm pretty sure he's immune to that. He's very, very honorable, this one. 988. I also think that some part of him does not want me to find it. That's a him problem, though. I'm not going to let that stop me. So 988. Right about here. 1980. MC Weeks can't recall if this was done already, but maybe the flower is in or near someone's previous death location, implying life begins with a death. Oh my god. That makes me think of one place that I haven't looked. I've not checked the gold farm, like the old gold farm, where Code Neon died. Have you checked the waterfall where Legs made his outro? Dude, yes, I bought a ticket, I flew there, and it was like the second place I checked. No. Minecraft Weeks, that's a good suggestion. That is worth investigating. Great, bro, I've seen your stream several times recently. Seems like you stream really often, so I'm curious, what do you do for a living? Although right now, like, purely the streams do not really make that work. But I'm a believer. I'm a man with a mission and a plan, so I get it done. There were moments in time, though, where, like, the peak viewership of my stream ever was 11,000 people, which is stupid. And there's like there's a lot of reasons why those numbers are not happening right now. I think I wouldn't rule out that we get it again. Not anytime soon, though. Not a new idea. What's the most significant ocean build? I think I've checked all the ocean builds that are relevant. Have I checked the place where I spawned and walked 10k? I walked 100k, so no, I haven't checked. It's too far out. But I don't think that makes any sense. For the reason that the clue has to be applicable for everyone, not just me. So 473. And then 2046, which is like really close. $2046 is a little behind me, actually. That was terrible. Flower at the precise location of Moai spawn? No, I've been there. Guys, we have enough TNT to do 2 more, and then we're cooked. No, dude. Evan Cosmic, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Tigerfish, why? Just why? To force future generations to make interesting choices. Beat a wing trial, get an Elytra, decide if you want to use it, if it has Curse of Binding or Curse of Vanishing on it. Give a world copy to Leg so you can confirm it still exists on yours. You have been a bit boom boom. He did confirm on like the copy that he gave me. And like I've been so all encompassed by this, that even certain places that I already checked, like here, I went back in the copy Legs gave me to double check. Because I have in fact been a bit boom boom. This is real. Plot twist, the Moai flower was exactly where the corruption happened when downgrading. 0% chance, it was way too far out. X12. And then 2108, that is wholly close. And then that's the last one we do before we need to go on a TNT run. I haven't been wanting to watch the series. I've been watching the series, been wanting to watch it live, but never been on time. How are you doing? I'm doing awesome, dude. Thank you for being here. That's cool. Why are you doing this exactly? It looks cool though. Elzar, dude, I love that. I'm doing this exactly because I want to force future generations to do my wing trials. Figs, did I code something so you go the most optimal route from stronghold to stronghold? No, I'm sure like right now I'm never. That's not gone. Right now I'm navigating. Also, I don't have TNT, so we have to come back here. Right now I'm navigating off of a screenshots folder I have from when we were finding the portals. And there's no way I did that in the most optimal way back then. I did, however, have like a calculator, a end portal location calculator of doom to be precise, to find whereabouts, like not exactly, but whereabouts all the strongholds were, based off of the first one I found in every ring of strongholds. End is the beginning, so maybe the end. Checked it, not it. Life can't exist without water. Is there a fountain you have not checked? Don't think so. Have investigated fountains, even though it's far out. Go to Laguna's IRL spawn point. I'll try. Plasma Dust, when is the next season of Naked and Afraid coming out? We're going to be recording starting on April 20th. Season is bound to release by June or so. Okay, guys, we might... I need TNT. Because I'm literally... I need gunpowder for TNT. Guys, I'm gonna have to visit my creeper farm. But that is classified. Like, I don't want you guys to see that until you see it in somebody else's video. So I'm gonna remove my Minecraft source and you're just gonna see my face cam for like a minute there, because all I gotta do is check if there's gunpowder in there. If there's no gunpowder in there, we need a whole different solution. Okay, it's through here. Let me hide my sources for a second. Okay, are we completely safe? Yes, we are completely safe. Classified, classified. Can you guys still hear it? I think you can. Please have gunpowder. Okay, there's a little bit. There's a little bit. Enough to keep us going. Checking the hoppers as well. It's another 2 stacks right there. There's another stack there. Oh, guys, this is a good find. Yes, this is going to be enough. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Let me go back to my nether portal and I'll put my Minecraft back on screen. Imagine scrolling through your short feed right now to find this. Okay, and we're back. We're so back. Let me go and heal up my elytra. Bro is probably using creative. You guys could hear them all apart, couldn't you? No, like my creeper farm is located at one of the wing trial locations. Specifically Trial of the Lost. And since the last time we were there on stream, I've done a lot of building. And I just don't want you guys to see it until it's like in a future Generations video. So here's the gunpowder I just got. And we had sand somewhere. All right. Oh, dude, that is so much. I'm glad. I'm glad. Question: how many wings are there in the wing trial? Since if you're breaking every end portal, they become a commodity that can become permanently lost. There's 5. There's 5, of which 2 don't have Curse of Vanishing. Wait. I think 3 don't have Curse of Vanishing on them. No, 2 don't have Curse of Vanishing. 2 or 3. I don't know from the top of my head. Okay, we're gonna leave that in there. And then... Oh, let me actually carry that in my inventory. That's no problem. Okay, we're out. I can wait. Is there a possibility for them to die at the wing trials or just failing making the elytra burn? No, either you succeed the wing trial and you can get the elytra, or you don't succeed and you can take it. To be fair, like, the elytras are just there, right? So you can literally, like, tower up to it and get it if you want. But that's not how UHCG works. Telgun, if you're gonna unlock the end, are you going to make a shulker farm but hidden? I won't be making a shulker farm. Also not hidden. But also, guys, I think that you wildly overestimate how many shulkers you need in, like, single player. Because once you have, like, 200 shulker shells, do you ever really need a shulker farm anymore? And there's way more than 200 shulker shells in the world. Bro, streaming on Twitch or TikTok as well. For all the Jimmies, I'm streaming on YouTube horizontal and on Twitch at the same time. Shulker trials? For chance. I have 27 inventory slots, therefore I need at least 27 shulker boxes. Right. So, if there's like a couple hundred in the world, shulker shells, Mysteries, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Then everybody should be able to be well behaved enough to leave a couple behind, right? Guys, it's not just down to me to make sure that everybody is provided for. That's also for everybody after me. Ryan Ivano daring to turn left and use 15 fireworks. That would only send me to the left and 15 fireworks, of course. Sir Dragon, is he breaking all end portals or just the open one? Well, you're gonna get the answer right here. Oh my god. No, never mind. I can make those 3 pistons that I have last forever if I want. I'll just have to be extra careful. Mahida, see you later. Thank you for being here. Okay, is there another portal nearby there? Okay, next one. Negative 494, sorry. Negative 494. 2190, so that's about the same. Hi, Poopy Looney. Ajitest, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. That might actually hit me. No, perfect timing. Pretty sure that already broke it, but... Sir Dragon, have I ever played Outer Wilds? I've not. What kind of game is it? I'm not sure I know it. Snazzy, dude! Thank you for the 200 bits. I don't know how many bits needed, but that pull-up looks too empty. I'll give it to you. Snazzy is gonna go in the book, and CC, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today. Let's put Minecraft Weeks in there with a good suggestion that I still gotta check. And then let me check. Yeah, we're going to the next one on this. And I said I would put one in the bank. From 0 to 1. Okay, next one. 894 negative. Minecraft Weeks, are you a little sad you won't be seeing cool end builds in future generations videos? I never actually... Dude, that is wild. I never thought about end builds. I mean, I'm sure they'll make do with like the overworld and make it really cool. 894. Oh, that description of Outer Wilds sounds cool, actually. You know what, guys? There's so many games that I would love to play, but like, I just don't really have the time to do it right now, and I don't want to have the time to do it. Like, I just want to grind my Minecraft and make epic content. That's like the thing I want. Nothing more, nothing less. thing with the pistons is they just fly all over the room. That's why I keep losing them. Why does one do this? Dude, that is a question of the day. Because I'm just evil like that. I'm just a horrible, horrible person. $12.98. And then negative 16.59. Guys, if we can get some comforting words in chat, that'd be really nice. Because Wild just dropped his phone and now the screen is cracked. That's like one of the worst feelings. I hate when that happens. Rip Wild's phone. How do you confirm if the nether portal is broken on the other side? I don't. Like, we could have missed one of two. I put those blocks the wrong way around. Yep, that wasn't gonna work. You need the obsidian in the right place. Crayfish, I messed it up, I did. Minecraft Week, guys, what's the book, by the way? I don't know. I just learned about it. The book is a way for me to say a thank you for anybody who drops a dono, but also, like, it's a way to say thanks for watching the stream. So whenever somebody does drop a donation, I'll always put a bonus name in there as well. And then at the end of the stream, we always fill with a bunch of bonus names too. It's a shame too, because like that setup was actually really mechanically nice. But then I still sucked because I did it the wrong way around. Also, average, what portal number are we on? I don't know exactly, but we're getting up there because we're right now, I think we're in ring 6. That's a guess based off of the numbers. Like the coordinates. I bet the new generation are just gonna get a happy ghast or a horse. Tiger, that is a valid like choice. You can totally do that. Wait, let me actually throw like an item through. I don't know if I blew that up proper. How or who did inherit the world from? From Lagundo. He was the player who had it before me. Guys, actually, I saw the real life version of UHCG. As in somebody who actually got a world from a person that passed away. It was a good friend of a viewer. And I only saw the beginning of the video because I didn't have time, but it looked really, really intriguing. 1954. Why do you look like Dr. Donut? I just don't. I look like a lot of people, but not Dr. Donut. $1954. And then $9.55. I don't know if this is exactly right. It worked good enough, I guess. Guys, AJ is complaining about me not being careful with the pistons, but I haven't lost one. No, I have two on me. Tartarsky, welcome in. It's a video of someone inheriting a Minecraft world from a dead friend that you talked about on YouTube. Yeah, it is on YouTube. If somebody could find it and like put the creator's name in there. It's very findable, so I'm sure somebody will track it down. I don't know if it used inherited Minecraft world in the title. It might. Vicom and Dovidas, welcome to the stream, guys. What do I think of Marlow? The entire Mylar situation is one of the craziest things I've ever heard. It's wild. Negative 2073 497. Looks like a Dutch stroopwafel with caramel. Okay. Thunderball, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How many more portals do you need to break? Yes. Oh my god. Oh, I was almost down to 2 pistons. I just don't want to give AJ the satisfaction. Sir Dragon, did I bleach my hair blonde? Yeah, I've had it like this for, I don't know, like a year and a half. Oh my god, wow. He's so committed, it's crazy. Wow, immediately in chat reacted, saying, this is a wig, he is bald. Honestly, guys, this is like, the whole portal destruction thing is going a lot faster than I thought it would. 2247 and then 28. Yes, dude, hydration. I'm on it. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I might have lost the piston there. Nope. Still free. Bald reveal. One day. Looney sounds like he has an accent, but I genuinely can't tell if it's British or Australian. It's making me tweak out. I'm from the Netherlands. So I feel like I've just been with a lot of people from a lot of different countries, and I sort of forged an accent on top of the Dutch that is there as a foundation. 133, negative 466. 2133 is over there, and I need rockets. I'm flying completely the wrong way. .466 and then 33. It's like over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the bald accent. Okay. This is gonna leave a very messy indent there. Is this any progress on the flower? No, although we do have one good theory of where it could be. One good lead that might play out or maybe not. And it is that it could be at the gold farm, the OG gold farm. Because that's where Neon died, so it's where Lagundo's life began. So many Minecraft Weeks just said it in chat, and like I like that theory more than anything I've heard recently. Dude, get here. There we go. It's a beautiful portal room to leave like that. I love that. Okay, negative 1886. Wait, that 1891. Wouldn't mushrooms be easier? They would be way easier. It's just that they got patched out of the game. As in, since a couple of versions, that trick doesn't work anymore, and it makes me sad. To be fair, this is not super bad. 885 is a little back. Nope. Pokey, why did I do that? I'm getting rid of every single one of them. You destroy the end? How then will you make it back? Make it back to the end. I don't have to go there anymore. Nobody has to go there anymore. Not to mention that golden apples were Laguna's main life elixir. Or life extender. True, but that's not the gold farm we're talking about. Why though? George Spencer. So this world gets given from creator to creator. One of the biggest things I've done while I had it is I made a bunch of things that I call the wing trials, where you can get an elytra by either solving a giant maze or fighting your way through an arena or beating a parkour obstacle course or doing a pilgrimage. And those things need a proper reward. But the elytras have a problem. They're cursed. They have either Curse of Binding or Curse of Vanishing on them. And the reason I did that is to make it an interesting choice for future generations if they want to use a cursed elytra or not. Looney at least get some endstone and more obsidian, because obsidian is like easy to get there. Hadn't thought about those. I don't think anybody really builds with endstone, but I've left a little bit. Chorus flowers I brought to the overworld. And obsidian. I know. If somebody really needs a bunch, you can find a lava lake. Or farm lava. Oh, you can farm it with a wither and a... Wait. And a nether portal. Crazy. Okay, 1654, 1312. I just trust, guys, that generations after me are going to be resourceful and they'll find their way. Even if the world is a little bit busted. $13.12. Can you not regenerate the chunks back? You could also do that. It's an extreme solution, but would work. So now see you later. Do the combat enchantments on your armor transfer to your weapon? No. Tiger, imagine making only one elytra, so they have to plus it down and make sure it doesn't break. They might already get into a situation where they have to do that with one of the Curse of Vanishing ones. So they have to, like, literally pass it down before dying, or it might be gone. It's gonna make for some interesting choices. We'll see what they do with it. Regenerating chunks will also break the world even more than it already is. Black Dragon, true. Okay, next one. Negative 13. It's over there. 1353 to be precise. And then negative 1636. Yo, Dogs! Good to see you. 1353, right around here. And then 1663. Emit. This one's off by 300 blocks? Yeah, I'm 30 blocks off. I'm just gonna break it and then hope I get to the right one. Pretty sure that is far enough away. Banger song. Okay, nice. Forgot to actually flip the lever. All the whiffs. Oh my god, guys, holy. We've been going for 3 hours? That is wild. Oh my god. This felt like we've been doing stream for like an hour and 10 minutes. That's crazy. That went by so fast for me. Did I lose a piston? Two actually. Which is a problem. Because that means I can't do this anymore. Which actually is not too bad. Because I gotta go make dinner anyway. So then I'll just get ready for like stuff tomorrow. Guys, I think tomorrow we're gonna start same time as we started today. Tomorrow we're gonna start by checking that gold farm. And I really, really hope if that would be such a breakthrough if we find it there. For now, let me actually shut this one. And then the next one we continue from tomorrow. I don't exactly know what number it is, but we'll have a number on the screen. Guys, if you hold on 1 second and you put your name in chat with just put a message in chat, and I'll grab some bonus names as a thank you for hanging out on the stream. That went by so fast for me. I had a lot of fun. We did a lot. Thank you for the donuts and support. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Sir Dragon is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. We'll put Leon S. Kennedy in the book as a bonus name. Daffiest Frog goes in. Is Nugget Real Streams is gonna go in the book. We'll put in Akatsuki Sniper. We'll put in Sayora. We'll put in Shiny Mist. Thank you for being here as well. Honestly, guys, thank you for hanging out. I had a really fun stream. Supernova 25885. Sometimes I type the number, sometimes I just don't. Ainspeed Tefra is gonna go in the book. We'll put in Chronicle Kim. We'll put in Ixan, and Bawanali 870. Udu! Thank you for the €1 dono. We're gonna make that a pull-up as well. And then Gravestone makes it in. I'm gonna fill the page, guys. YouTuberman 2 is gonna go in. We'll put Lens in the book. We'll put the Black Dragon in the book. Teach of Sai. Ayan S90. The Big Bag. Oh no, the Big Bag 24. I just made that bag. Let's put Daksha in the book. Rare Daksha appearance. Let's put Sam in the book. And then the last one for today is gonna be Twins T21. Signing for UHCG March 26th. I gotta check that. Is that correct? That is correct. And then guys, I got one more thing to do before we can end the stream. I gotta empty out the pull-up bag. Two is nice. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I really did. I'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. For right now, have a great rest of your day. Until the next one. And for this minute, Looney out. And then guys, if you're watching over on Twitch, let me see where I shoot you guys off to.